Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through Six Sigma for software engineering. So there are six rules or six principles you can say for software engineering. Okay, so define. So first point is nothing but define customer requirements and deliverables, project goals, etc. clearly. So everything should be defined, guys. It should be written on a paper or it should be in a recorded format. Okay, so assure the existing processes and its output to determine the current quality. So basically to check whether your process or your selection is of good quality, initially you will be checking, guys, before you apply your particular method, you will be just checking the quality. So assume that you got 90%, so you applied the method and you got 80%, so that could be a bit okay. But if it came to 50%, this is a disaster, right? So then you need to do again, so you'll be re-performing the activity and you'll be ending up with some good percentage. Okay guys, this percentage I'm just assuming, I don't know exactly how much percentage will a good software or a software should be or would be. Okay, so analyze defects. So analyzing defects is mandatory. Improve the process by eliminating the root cause of defects. So basically a bug or something happens because of some other reason, guys. We'll be identifying only bugs basically, but there will be a major cause for that. So what caused that bug? So you need to identify that and you need to remove it. So if you remember, we discussed about Pareto principle, right, where he told 80% of the bugs depend on only 20% of the issues, and if you solve this 20%, automatically 80 will be solved. That's what here he's also saying, guys. In Six Sigma also they are saying that only. Okay, so control the process to ensure that the future work does not reintroduce the cause or the effect. So again and again you will be making sure that your software quality is good and it is doing good. Okay, so and at the end you will be verifying to avoid the defects. So your final goal is to avoid these defects and issues. Okay, so these are the Six Sigma for software engineering, guys. Okay, so let us go through the introduction to reliability of software. So reliability of a software. So what software is called as reliable, guys? So basically without any failures or without any downtimes. So those softwares or those applications are popularly called as reliable, guys. So reliability of a software specifies the probability of failure. That's what I told you. Free operation for a given time duration. Okay, so I hope everyone got some basic idea about this Six Sigma, right? Okay, so in the next lecture we will be going through ISO 9000 quality standards. Okay, so let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.